only 3 more episodes after this, ladies and gentlemen. If you hadn't even heard this news before we even get into the episode, I just gotta say, if you haven't heard this, then we've only got 3 more episodes left of the Gintama anime. Now, don't worry, this doesn't mean this is the last material that we are going to get. It has been confirmed that we are going to get some more material due to like a special event, but it's getting very sad, and I know exactly where they're going to end, and I know the pacing of what they're going to do, and it's just like, trust me guys, we are going to get a fucking amazing episode like this one. But it's just going to get, like, the upscaling in the next 3 episodes. Ooh, get ready for some shit to go down. Now with all that hype out of the way, let's begin the review. Where do I even begin with just the plain awesomeness that is just fucking Kondo and his boys, the Shinsengumi. Even back in the day when they were like protecting people and all that, like where before they even had their name, the Shinsengumi, they were just manly men from what we saw from the preview. And even as well, like Sasaki, he was planning to fucking drip those motherfuckers from the start. Like even like before they even formed the Shinsengumi, their first job was like, oh, we gotta protect, like, you know, the Lord Nobunaga. And I'm like, why are you protecting Nobunaga fucking people like that? It's like, okay, like they got some like important people to like protect, like Matadai and all that, but it's like, okay, we got that. And even with that stuff, like they already had the plan to assassinate them, because he already had the little kids involved, which were like the people of the Tendo Shoe, like they were part of Oboro's all little faction. And it turns out, like, you know, Nobume, as we've already known for a while now, that she was one of the members as well. She's one of the little kids. And kind of Nobume just asking him the question, like when he was like holding up the donut, and it was just like, you know, do you hesitate because I'm a child, or do you like think of me as like nothing because I kill people, but yeah, I'm a child and I shouldn't do these things? Like, it was very interesting, like just Sasuke just looking into this child that's probably killed more people than he has, and I'm like, that's pretty fucked up. And like even throughout all that, like when they would go through, like, okay, we've got a first mission going through, and then now about to come out like that, and it's like, oh shit, the kids and all that, like the kids and assassin, like everyone's like running, like because they tricked him. It's like, oh shit, no, the kid's gonna pull out a knife, and instead the kid pulls out a fucking porn mag and he gives it to the guy inside. He's like, yo, this is what you wanted, right? Everyone's like, oh, for fuck's sake. And then even Satsuki leaked it out to like the Nigeria Rebellion, and it was just like, oh shit, everything's going out. So he actually made sure that they didn't assassinate. He didn't want the Shinsengumi to like end their careers there, because if they failed, then they would have had to, like, you know, disembowel themselves. They would have had to kill themselves, and that would have been their end of the day right there and then. Oboro and these people didn't take that too lightly though. They knew exactly what Sasuke was doing, and they decided to pay him back tenfold, because like throughout this entire thing, he was trying to think of a little name for his little girl throughout the entirety of this, and those motherfuckers, they send, of all people, they send out that little girl Nobume to go out and kill her fucking, like, his fucking wife and her like unborn child inside it. I'm just like, yo, that is so fucking dark. That is so dark. And you even see where that name comes from Nobume on his like so I'll be there for you, and Nobume is like, I'll be there, like that. And it's just like when he sees like all his like his wife just dead in that like carriage, and just also as well knowing that like the child is yet to be born yet, it's just like either way, if it wasn't born at that time, it's still fucked up, but god damn. And then, do you know what he does? He grabs his fucking sword immediately and sees Nobume right on top of the fucking carriage, slices like at her like that, and points the sword at her like on the floor. And it's like, why are you crying, of all things? It's like, Nobume at this time was like starting to get feelings or something, so I don't know. Yeah, one of the targets was you. For some reason, I can't kill you for some reason. It's like that's why you want revenge and all that. You want to be my vengeance and all that. You know, they live for me and all that. I'm gonna change this rotten world like that. I was like, oh, this motherfucker. Like Sasuke's way of like changing everything is like he's gonna end this era alongside with himself. And I was like, that is a fucking genius way of fucking dealing with that shit. It's like, you know, I can't live with myself, but I'm gonna go down. At least we're changing some shit around here. And then fucking like when we go back to current time as they're fighting, and you get to see all the people Hichikata coming out attacking them, and they're just like going out like monsters. Even whilst this whole flashback was going through, they were fighting like fucking animals going at it, and it was just like, yeah, we got our boys back. We got, like, you get to see Elizabeth come to get back like Katsura, and all of them are there having a fight. Gintoki is having a brawl with fucking Oboro. You got like everyone's hearing about this story as well. Like everyone's getting here from like their part of it. Even Nobume as well, as he explains to like Soga like about the whole situation. And I was like, I really loved that fight. Like she was actually crying crying in front of like Sogo, saying like, I'm doing this for this man in general, like I'm doing this to him, like this is all because of him. It's just like Kagura had to stop them at the end of the episode, saying no more, no more fighting, that's enough. It's like, that is enough of that shit. And even as well with Gintoki fighting Obro, it was just so fucking sick. Like, everything was just going fucking well in this episode. I really love that. And like, you even got to see that one little tiny bit of what changed Kanobume slightly while she was in those days. And guess what? It was Shoyo. Shoyo of all people, even on his like exit, like when he was captured, like what like Tendo Shoyo, like even at that point, he was still giving knowledge. He was still giving mad advice. I'm like, Shoyo, you're such a fucking wise ass man, and I fucking love that for you. It's like, even when he knows imminent death is coming to him, he will still sprout stuff to the next generation, and that right there I fully respect. People know, like, if they see the preview, I'm just gonna say it already without like no spoilers, I am so excited for the next coming stuff, because it's like, even though we've got 3 episodes, those next 3 episodes are gonna be fucking just, oh, it's just gonna be tense. I feel like they're gonna be tense. But a great way. I think a lot of people are going to be confused on like how they will keep going back to the past and present. I think a lot of people are probably going to be mixed up with that. But honestly, I thought this was a great ass episode. I honestly loved every part. When it was going into the past, it was really great. When it was going into the current stuff and just seeing like everyone getting fucked up, covered in battle damage. Like Sasuke's like missing a fucking eye. Like he just got like fucking cut his eye like that. It was like, god damn, like he's beating the fuck up. Hichika's all like, Kondo's all fucked up. Katsu's fucked up. Like everyone is having a fucking not pleasant time right now. And I got to say, like, just everything that they did, from like the little decoy that they did, from the little like all the planning, it was just really great. So honestly, I give this one like a solid 8.5 to like an 8.9. It was really great, and I cannot wait for those last 3 episodes. Honestly, let me know what you think in the comment section down below. What you think about this episode of Gintama? Did you love it? Are you a little bit upset about the last couple of episodes that are coming? But I'm sure we'll get more in the future, don't worry. I'm sure we're gonna get that last couple of like chapters that we do need to see animated. But that's all from me, so thank you much for watching as always, and I'll catch you guys next time.